Hey, what's going on, guys? And today I'm back with another DVD review, probably one of my first 3-disc sets review here, so we'll get to that. I'd like to give the person who requested this, John Cena's largest fan 54, so I'm going to link his link in the description. Check him out, great YouTuber. And also quick updates, expect to see another video on Shitsview in the coming maybe a couple days. He's definitely been on the radar, and he's been keeping up with his usual idiocy and just stupidity that comes out of his mouth daily. And another update on the DVD side, I'm going to be getting 2 WWF DVDs, one pay-per-view and one non-pay-per-view DVD. I was hoping to have an unboxing of one of those today. Didn't happen, so hopefully, Monday or Tuesday, we'll see what happens there. Anyways, so let's get to the review here. You think you know me, Story of Edge, 3-disc set. Front. There's your spine. Watched this DVD maybe yesterday. Really great DVD. I actually really love the documentary. It's one of my favorites. There's the back. Open it up. Pictures there. Disc and the insert thing. Disc 2 and 3. So we'll go right here and we'll start off with the documentary. You got It's All Over. Basically, he talks about his early life. Edge talks about his early life. Basically, him growing up in Orangeville, I believe, not too far from Toronto. And basically, so in his early life, he liked hockey and Kiss and stuff, listening to music. Goes into his uncle dying, which was like a big tough blow for Edge to deal with. Then the thing that helped him get over that, or at least help him, was wrestling, which goes into a childhood obsession. Talks about how him and Christian, he met Christian in the 6th grade, and they used to go to all the wrestling shows that they can, and they used to be really obsessed wrestling fans. Goes into then they talk about the essay contest, how he entered his essay. He won. Him and Christian were both supposed to enter the contest, but Christian didn't, and he entered. So, and his essay was the winning essay, and he got free wrestling training. So then it goes into paying to wrestle, basically. He talks about his first bump. It was a backdrop and all that stuff. And then it goes into worth the struggles. Nothing happens overnight. Best friends united. This basically all comes into it goes into him wrestling in the indie scene, then him having a match with a dark match with the WWF on a Raw, him versus Hardcore Holly. He talks about that, how he was getting a bunch of compliments from guys like Razor Ramon and other stuff and other guys. Then it goes into Silent Mystery One, his debut, a couple of his debut stuff. Then it goes into Best Friends United, his teaming with Christian and the forming of the Brood with Gangrel. Then it goes into Springboard into singles. Basically, this covers it almost basically from here on out. It's his entire singles career. How he goes on and becomes King of the Ring in 2001, WWF Intercontinental Champion. He becomes the WCW US Champion, all in 2001. He also becomes a tag team champion, I think, again in 2001 as well. So good year for Edge was 2001. Then you got teaming with his idol. This goes into the teaming in with Hulk Hogan on 2002, tag team champion, grounding a halt, a lifestyle change, Fire Inside explodes. This basically goes into his neck injury in 2003, basically how he changed his life, and a Fire Inside. Basically, this starts going into the stuff with him, Lita, and Matt Hardy. So that's not that bad there. Then you got Personal Drama Exposed. This goes more in depth of it, shocking the world, again more in depth. An even bigger chip on his shoulder. This is how they didn't think he was really deserving the WWE Championship in 2006 when he cashed in against John Cena. Off and running, how they started going with him in 2006 and early 2007 and stuff. Then this goes to about I believe a little bit after SummerSlam 08, I think, when he took some time off. So there you go. And then you got my favorite moment, basically him and The Undertaker, WrestleMania 24, and all their feud in 2008, Energized and Reinvigorated, and his other break, Master Manipulator character, Something Didn't Feel Right. This was basically going to 2011 with his match with Alberto Del Rio, WrestleMania 27 champ. Then his retirement, April 11th, 2011. You have a next challenge, basically him going into the movies and stuff. And his spots on Haven, Appreciation Night, the Edge Appreciation Night, they did it, I think, with SmackDown in Toronto. And they go to a music video by Alter Bridge, who does his theme song, and it's the song Days Gone By, which is a really good song. Special features, you got the Ninja Star, PTA, working in WCW, Credulity, Real Emotion, and I believe that segment was from Raw, August 8th, 2005. You got your matches here. We'll go over the matches quick, tell you what I think. Disc 2, Adam Impact versus Christian Cage, South Indian Lake, 1995. Okay match, really good match. Not to see them in the WWF, so it's really cool to see them wrestling a guy out of the WWF, not there before they got there, before they were stars, basically. Good match there. 4-team elimination match of the WWF Tag Team titles at King of the Ring 2000, Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus TNA versus Too Cool. Good match here. Edge and Christian walk out the champions, and it's a really good match. No disqualification match. Edge versus Eddie Guerrero, SmackDown 2002. A really good match there. I loved his feud with Eddie Guerrero in 2002. Excellent matches, basically 99% of the time. That match is no different. Probably the best match they had. Edge versus Randy Orton Intercontinental Championship match on Raw. That was another good match. Not as good as the Vengeance match. It was a rematch from Vengeance 04, but still a good match nonetheless. Loser leaves Raw Money in the Bank ladder match. That was on Raw Homecoming, I believe. Edge versus Matt Hardy. Good match there. I mean, I like the Steel Cage match and Unforgiven 05 better, but this match was okay. TLC match of the WWE Championship, Edge vs. John Cena, Unforgiven 2006, which is in Toronto. I was there live, and great match, even better in person. Disc 3, got Street Fight, Edge vs. Shawn Michaels on Raw in 2007 before the Royal Rumble, just basically some Royal Rumble build-up. You got Edge vs. Undertaker, WrestleMania 24, World Heavyweight title match, very good match, I love that match. Then you got Edge vs. Christian in a Pick Your Poison match from Raw in 2010. Edge vs. Kane versus Rey Mysterio versus Alberto Del Rio, fatal 4-way match for the world title at TLC 2010. Good match there. Then you have the Elimination Chamber match from 2011. Edge versus Rey Mysterio versus Big Show versus Kane versus Drew McIntyre versus Wade Barrett. And then you have World Heavyweight Championship match, Edge versus Alberto Del Rio at WrestleMania 27. All in all, guys, this is a very good DVD, probably one of my favorites, and actually, I like